Okay, guys, I think we are live now. Let me do a quick double check here to make sure my audio is good. Wouldn't want you guys to miss my voice now, would you? That'd be tragic. Okay. Okay, we've got 9 here. Let me see who's missing. Okay, let me see. Now that I know our audio is good. Maybe. Yeah, okay, it's good. Now I'll go back and see who we're missing. Ganj is here. Jordan's here, I thought. Yeah. B. Roberts is here. Cowie is here. Sean, I thought was here. Yeah, he's here. Twister's here. Beza said he wasn't going to be here. A Baldwin Kenobi is here. Barbara is here. E. Alvarez is not here. And another invite. Okay. Suspect was here, and Mac Attack is not here. Alright, so no more invites. Okay, E. Alvarez just showed up. Okay.
What is good?
Not much. What's up, man?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. I went to go make a little mixed drink, and it was accidentally extremely strong.
Well, there you go.
You want one? Cause I'll make you one.
Alright, so we've got 10 here. Who are we missing? Mac Attack. I think we've sent him a couple invites. We had somebody try to join who wasn't even on our team. All right, looks like everybody's rated up except Baldwin Kenobi. We'll give him a couple more minutes and then we'll go start.
Hey, Jordan made it, huh?
I know, who knew?
That's crazy.
He's a big proponent of this track. He loves it. So does Sean. It's one of their favorite tracks. So we'll see how they do.
I don't even know if I believe you.
I'm actually serious about that. They like this track a lot.
Alright, I was gonna say, you're gonna have to clarify from here on out if you're serious or not.
Oh, well,
Because I can never tell.
All right. Baldwin Kenobi's had a few minutes now. We're at 8:06. We're going to go ahead and start. Hopefully he's got everything good. All right, guys. B main's getting ready to roll. As always, 10 minutes plus one. Top four are going to be moving on to the A.
Did you send me my invite?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I'm retarded.
Don't come in yet, though.
Yeah, no, I got you. Are we making predictions?
I'm going to make them do a mutter here, actually. I know I didn't tell anybody that, but I'm just kidding.
You know how mad they would be? I would be mad for them.
You'd be so mad if I did that to you.
I would literally leave. I don't care if I'm winning points by as much as Axis is winning points.
All right, you should be good now, except.
Okay.
That'd be so funny. It's like you guys like load in for like the finale or something, and you just see rain.
Dude, I would be so mad. I'm serious. Like, I would completely back out, like, immediately.
Okay. So I think we ended up with 10 riders, if I'm not mistaken.
I think there's 11.
Pretty sure there's 10.
Actually, no, you're right. You might be right, because when I joined, it might have just included you as the 11th.
Yeah. There's 10 plus you spectating. A little bit easier track than what the pros have to deal with, for sure. So we'll see how they handle a few things here. I'm really interested to see this off camera, off the start, if they just play bonsai into it or if they play it cool. All right, waiting for Suspect and Baldwin Kenobi. Bold is good. Suspect, just waiting on him. Give him a few more seconds here to make sure his settings are perfect. All right, looks like he's got his settings perfect and the mechanic has tuned in his bike well. Let's go ahead and get rolling. All right, here we are. We're on Sean himself with the daddy butt patch and the green grips. He jumps the gate just a little bit. He's going to be last heading into the first turn. We'll see how he can get clear out of it. Oh,
Billy with the whole shot.
Look at him go. Alright, and then Sean just gets completely trashed off the track. First turn bottling up there. I can't really give a warning for that. Jordan's going to get through in the fifth now. Let's get over this little trip here. I actually completely forgot how different this track is from the pro track.
It's pretty significantly different.
It's probably a lot more different than any other track, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
All right, and B. Roberts already off to a pretty sizable lead, actually, over half the loop section. Got Jordan.
We only do 10 minutes for the Pro-Am B main?
Yeah, and Jordan just blows the inside a little bit, and gets through there. All right, so we got Barbara up here next to Alvarez. I think they're riding partners. I think they ride together a lot. Alvarez was actually just on a different game I saw as I invited him in, so definitely no warm-up needed for him. Alright, they're coming around the first, well, Roberts has already passed it, but Roberts in first, Alvarez second, Barbara third, and those three are already starting to kind of take off a little bit. You got Jordan in fourth, Baldwin Kenobi fifth, Sean sixth, who's going to get past Kenobi, it looks like, as Jordan goes down in the off-camber. As much as an off-camber can be in this game. Oh, Sean tries to square up Bold Kenobi. It doesn't quite work, though. He's going to case the triple. Alright, Jordan in 6th. Like we said, Callie 7th. Ganj 8th, and look for him to push forward. He's got a lot of speed. Same thing with Twister. No, don't be surprised if those guys are contending for that 4th spot by the end of the day. And we got Suspect in 10th. So let's
I'd
go.
just like to point out that this is the most practice that Billy has ever put in, B. Roberts has ever put in before a AOSX race before, so it's looks like it's paying off.
Well, you know, practice makes perfect, like they say. Oh, and was that Jordan? That was Sean that took out somebody. I forget who it was.
I'm over here spectating the big lead Billy's got. I gotta pay attention to these guys in the back.
Alright, so... Okay, let's go back to Ganj here. As he said, he's going to be pushing his way forward. I believe he was in 8th or 9th not too long ago, and now he's up to 6th. He lands on the back of Sean, though. It's going to mess him up a little bit. He's going to miss that on-off and clip Callie and take Callie down, and he goes down too. Oh man, that's bad luck.
He took Kenobi with him too.
So now we've got Twister says, thank you, I'll take that, and moves right up into 7th. You can actually now see the transfer spot right in front of him. Got a big bunch of guys here. Let's go to Callie's view. And Sean goes down, or I don't know if he got help there or not. I didn't quite see it. Going to Callie now side by side with Barbara and Jordan. 3 wide. Over the quad. Oh.
Okay, Barbara. I don't know if you got that.
Yeah, I saw it from Jordan's view. He just, and then somebody went and gave it back to him. Okay, let's see if these guys cleaned it up a little bit.
This is chaos.
There's still about 6 minutes. They just need to calm down. Twister has been the beneficiary of all this. He's watched people take each other out, and he's moved right up into 5th place now. Alright, so you got Sean right there, and right there in front of Twister and Ganj. And let's see, Barbara's a little bit further back, so we're going to stick on Twister's view for now. And Twister's going to get to the inside of Sean. Sean's going to have to lay out.
Great pass.
Great pass. Sean's going to try to hold the outside, though he didn't quite squeeze him off. Oh, yes, he does. Great move by Twister. Get around Sean. Go back to Sean's view now. Let's see if he can mount a charge back, or if he wants to maybe try to stick with Twister and see if they can push forward together. Callie's going to try to be creeping up on these guys. And Jordan's faded back to 8th now, but look for him to push back forward again. We know he's got the speed to be a consistent A-main guy and contend for A-main podiums. But right here's the battle, folks. Sean versus Twister. And looks like they're closing out on the Alvarez a little bit. Oh, and Sean's going to clip the tough block and then the inside tough block and then go down. That is frustrating for him. That's going to put Callie right up into 5th. And Twister's going to be in 4th, still catching the Alvarez. And I just gotta say, look at this lead that B. Roberts has. Wow.
Yeah.
He is checking out, man. I don't know what he did. I think he went to that Alden training center over the week, and it's really paid off. So,
hey, like I said, man, he spent the time and put in the laps this week, so.
So since we're about halfway through, let's give you a rundown. We got B. Roberts checked out in 1st, barring something drastic. He's good. Ganj 2nd. Alvarez 3rd, Twister 4th, Callie 5th, Barbara 6th, Jordan 7th, Sean 8th, and Bold when Kenobi 9th. He was a regular with the first few weeks with us.
Oh, the Alvarez goes down.
And then Suspect 10th. Oh, Bold when Kenobi was a regular with us the first half of the first season, but I don't think he's raced with us in a while, so it's good to see him back. We'll go ahead and go up to Callie's view now as he's keeping on the Alvarez. He's got the inside. The Alvarez is going to have to lay up. Great pass.
Clean pass.
The Alvarez is, aggressive for sure. Not dirty, though. Oh, and the Alvarez clips his back tire. Oh, man. All right, they're both going to let you go outside and double single instead of inside and single double. Is Barbara coming up on him? No, he's not. Let's stick on Alvarez's view. Callie clips the jump just a little bit. That's going to allow Alvarez by, but Alvarez gets clipped by Callie on Callie's mistake, and he's going to lose his spot. And look at that, just like that, Jordan and Barbara go by. So let's actually stay back on here on Sean's view. He's got a bunch of guys right in front of him. Sean makes a great pass.
I don't know if it's me or not, but Barbara looks like he is lagging a little bit.
Oh, and the Alvarez almost goes down, but he saves it.
Okay, Alvarez, yeah, glad you caught that.
Yeah. I forget how many warnings. I think I've got one to Barber and one to Alvarez. I don't think I don't. They have the similar gear, so
You've
kind of
got
forget.
2 to Ganj. You've got, I'm pretty sure, 2 to Alvarez.
Okay. It's hard to keep track of all that stuff.
So next one, both of them are gone, I think, right?
Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 minutes left. We've got Callie and Sean right here. 2 guys who have definitely made a few A mains and have done well. Definitely, neither one of them want to go home now. Because we know what they're capable of for sure.
Ah, Jordan's just getting some tough luck tonight, man.
What happened now?
He landed on another hay bale while battling with Kenobi.
Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, it looks like Sean's making a push forward to Callie now. Let's stick right here for you guys as we go through the little off-camber section. Looks like Sean's creeped. He's cut that distance in half. It was probably about 2 seconds. Now it's down to, oh, and Sean goes down. That's unfortunate. Well, let's go back here now to Baldwin Kenobi battling with, oh, and Barber trashes himself. So now it's the Alvarez right on. Jeez.
I didn't catch that one.
Just slammed inside of him.
I think that's the second one for Barber, too.
Yeah.
Oh, E. Alvarez! Cleaned them both out, man.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you
He's
think
gone.
about that?
He's gone.
He's gone? Yeah, that was pretty dirty, man.
Yeah, and especially with already having 2 warnings. He's gone. Alright, so, where are we at now? Oh, looks like Callie just made a mistake. That's going to put Sean right back up onto him after he had that little breather after Sean's mistake. So let's see what he can do. They're both electing to kind of jump into this off-camber instead of roll it. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. Let's give you another quick little rundown here. We got Roberts way out front. Ganj in second. Twister in third. Callie in fourth. Sean in fifth. Baldwin Kenobi sixth. Jordan seventh. Barbara eighth. Suspect ninth. So we're going to go back to Sean's view again because that's the closest battle and definitely the most meaningful battle. We'll see if he can... Oh, and Callie goes down! That's going to put Sean into that final transfer
got
spot.
Interesting.
Okay, here we go. We've got 20 seconds plus 1 lap. I believe B. Roberts has already passed the start-finish line, so they will get the 2-lap card as they get by. And one thing to keep in mind, as always, with how far B. Roberts is ahead, they might not be able to complete those full 2 laps, so every corner is going to matter here. Alright, Callie stays a little bit lower over that finish line jump. Creeps right up onto the back to him. Oh, Sean misses on off. That's going to put Callie right on his rear wheel. He's going to go for the aggressive move. I'm not going to give a warning there. They're just trying to go for that final transfer spot.
That was just aggressive.
Yep. Oh, and Sean's going to clip the jump. He's really going to have to mount a charge now.
Yeah, he's got to stay right on the rear wheel of Callie right now.
For sure. Okay, and I think they've got Twister. Twister just needs to ride smart and safe. He can ride really conservatively. He'll have about 4 seconds to give up to these guys and he'll still be fine. So this is the battle, folks. This is right where we're going to stay. Okay, both electing to go inside that time. Sean's going to clip the double into the triple. That's going to give Callie all the breathing room. Not all the breathing room he needs, I should say breathing room to where he can take his own lines down and not defend. So that's going to be key for sure heading into this final lap. And they are kind of creeping up on Twister a little bit, but I think Twister's just doing what we said and just playing smart. I don't think he's going to do anything stupid.
One little mistake, though. That's all it takes.
Yep. You know that all too well.
Yeah. Yep. Although I would say the one little mistake, it costs you a lot more with the pros than it does the pro-ams.
Yeah, for sure. Like this section right here coming into this quad is a lot tougher for the pros.
B. Roberts with the dominant win,
B. Roberts
man.
with the dominant win. We're going to stick here, and I think they are still going to be able to finish this lap, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's going to be kind of close, but I think they will get to finish it. So Callie's going to need to be perfect here these final few corners. Sean isn't quite close enough to make a block pass either, so let's see what rolls shakes out here. Comes around this turn, you know it's do or die time. Oh, he flips it. Callie messes up, but Sean does too. Oh, and I think that's going to be all she wrote. Callie's going to go ahead and take fourth, Sean fifth. Unfortunate. And sorry, Ganj and Twister are second and third respectively. And our Dizzle has left the match.
I have left the building.
Alright.
I got kicked out.
Alright, we've got B. Roberts, Ganj, Twister, and Callie moving on to that A main. Sean securing that fifth spot for the one and only alternate. Jordan sixth. Baldwin Kenobi seventh. Barbara eighth. Suspect ninth. And then E. Alvarez is 10th. Since he was kicked, he will get no points on the evening. Alright, let's get these people moved over here so I can. Ganj.
Good for you, B. Roberts.
I know, you gotta love it. It's always nice to see the work.
I'm proud. I'm a proud mentor.
You're his mentor? Was he at the Southwick training facility?
Yeah. Nah, dude. Well, you remember he was racing in our very first series, and he did quite well.
Yeah.
But he got kind of bored of the game, and then I kind of got him back into it recently and stuff, and he said he'd give it back a try. So.
Well, he's doing well.
Well, like I said, he also put in the most time practicing for a race than he ever has before, so he in his own words, he is looking for an A main win tonight.
Well, you know what? The speed I saw right there, that's definitely doable.
Just gotta make no mistakes.
Okay. Let me get my laptop hooked up here. It's about to die. And we would not want that.
That would be awful.
Would be. Good thing we paid the electric bill this month. Last month we didn't. No, I'm just kidding. See how long it takes them to notice. Okay. Alright, let's make this lobby here and get this invite sent out to this A main. Point standings in the amateurs are all pretty crazy. I think the top four are within 10 points, so they all control their own destiny moving forward.
All right. Well, you got 12 guys in that A main, so I think I'll let you take over the commentary from here on out.
All right. Enjoy.
And yeah, I'll keep an eye on from the stream.
All right, you do that.
Have fun, boys.
All right. See ya. Okay. A main, realistic, standard, 450, no qualifying, collisions, free physics, customs. Okay. All right, let's get these invites sent out here. Okay, all invites are sent, so should be able to get this rolling here pretty soon. As we know, Sean's just waiting in the wings, hoping somebody does not show up. So, will be interesting to see how this plays out here. 10 people are here. Who are we missing? We're missing Twister. He should show up any second. Who else are we missing? Trying to do this off memory is not good. Oh, well, I guess I give up. I'll have to go check the stream. Not the stream, the sheet. Twister, there's Twister. Oh, Crimson Tide and Twister. Okay. Definitely two guys who could easily get a podium, if not a win, for sure. Cardi is on, I believe, a 2-race win streak. He's looking to make it 3. As we said, those top 4 guys all control their own destiny for these final 4 rounds. That would be Fahe, Grotti, Diego, and Crimson. They all 4 control their own destiny, no matter what anybody else does. If they win out, they're going to be the champions. But as we know, that's unlikely because anything can happen. Just waiting on Grotti now. And then we'll get this A main rolling. Give Grotti another 2 minutes. Okay, never mind. He's good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got a full A main. I know that's not what Sean wanted to see, but that's what we've got. 12 riders, 20 minutes plus 1 lap. Go ahead and let them get their siding lap taken here as we load in. Definitely going to be an interesting one. B. Roberts showed a lot of speed right there in that race. We'll see how that stacks up against these top guys here. Fahe, I believe, has the points lead without actually getting a win so far. The winner of our first round bumped up to the pros. I think Grotti won rounds 2 and 3. And then rounds 4 and 5 were Diego, if I remember right. And then 6 was Grotti again, I think. I could be wrong. So, but either way, Fahe's definitely been consistent. He's been right there every week. So, and same with Crimson. He's been right there as well. That's why they're both really high in points. And Diego and Grotti have done it more so by the wins and then the inconsistent days, whether it be missing around or whatever. But they win big when they win, and they have a pretty bad day, whether it be bad luck or just missing around. So we'll see which one prevails in the end. All right, looks like we're good to go, everybody. 20 minutes plus 1 lap. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're on LPP. Definitely a contender here to snag a win. Just hasn't raced our series as much. He's going to let up here at the beginning and let a few guys crash. Try to sweep under everybody, it looks like, and let's see if he does. I think he's going to come out in 3rd or 4th. 3rd. That Twister goes inside, though. It's going to put him back to 4th. He likes to jump into this pool, and it works, actually. He's going to have the inside here for the pass on Cali. He's glitching a little bit, though. I think that's just because I think he's from Australia. Oh, and he goes down. See if that takes anybody with him. I don't think it does. Alright. on Grotti here, bumping into Fahe a little bit. Nothing major though. Oh, and who was that went down? I think that was Callie. Grotti pulling the backflip. He crashes though. You gotta love the style. He went for the backflip over the quad. I couldn't tell who that was, but did that. Gosh. Donald, if you're watching, I saw that somebody got you, but I couldn't tell who it was. So I apologize. I'm not gonna be able to give warning. Oh! Grotti diving inside. Alright, Diego San Martin and Grotti, two guys who have the most wins in this series so far. Alright, so as I come around the first lap, we've got Ganj in first, Crimson second. I don't know where the Crimson came from. I didn't see him anywhere. Oh, and Crimson crashes. Fahe third, Roberts fourth, LTP fifth, Switzer sixth, Grotti seventh, Diego eighth, Callie ninth, Nobby's 10th, Donald 11th, Miranda 12th. Let's go back to this insane battle that I saw going on. Yeah, let's stick on LTP's view here. Got 4 riders. Oh, and Diego, I think, or was that Fahe that got reset? Fahe that got reset, I think. Alright, so we got LTP and B Roberts right here, both on this FXR Husky. And they got Crimson right in front of them. It looks like Ganj is starting to try to run away with it. Let's see if he can pull away from these guys. Oh, and LTP goes sideways, and that's going to allow Grotti by. I think kind of evident there that LTP is running the advanced physics. It appeared, because that was very unforgiving when he got a little sideways there. So that's going to take Grotti to set up to 4th. Alright, let's go up to Roberts' view now. Oh, it looks like Ganj went down. It's going to put Crimson up inside of him. Great move by Crimson, taking advantage of the crash and not wasting any time. They got Roberts coming to the inside of... Oh, and he just takes... Did he take the other guy out? I don't think he did. Nope, he only took himself out. So he doesn't get a warning for that. That was a little overly aggressive though, for sure. But, alright. We got Grotti here in third. Ganj in second, and Crimson in first. Oh, so looking at the, we've got 2 guys here who could definitely win and play spoiler, and then we've got first and third battling for the points championship with Diego San Martin in 5th, and there's Fahe's in 8th. Oh, B Roberts almost trashes himself, but saves it last second. Let's go up here to Grotti's view now. I think Crimson crashed on his own. Grotti showing him a wheel, making him nervous. Let's see if it works. It did make him cut that jump a little bit. Alright. Now let's see if Grotti's going to try to be patient, or if he's just going to try to get out in front and check out. I'd imagine he's going to try to get out front and check out, because he's got a few new players here, so he's not sure on their speed. He usually has pretty much everybody covered in speed in this class, but it'd be interesting to see. Oh, he tries to cut inside. Shows him a tire again, pushes him sideways a little bit. Oh, and he's going to cut the jump, he's going to cut the triple. Where's that going to put Diego San Martin? Is that going to put him by? Okay, it looks like he's got all sorted out now, so... Oh, and he cuts the, to the inside there, cuts the tough block. I don't think it really was an advantage because he kind of got sideways when he did it a little bit, so it kind of evened out. Okay, Diego San Martin now showing Grotti a tire, and Crimson's right here behind him. Okay. Oh, looks like Grotti clipping it and going double. Oh, Diego lands on him. Oh, that was nobody's fault there. That was just 2 guys getting a little out of shape. And that's going to put Crimson right by them both. You know, Diego San Martin's got to be frustrated. And Crimson trashes himself. He just crashed into that, yeah, let's see if Diego tries to go inside here. No, he doesn't. He plays it smart. Ganj just got a big enough lead now to where he can run his own lines, so let's see what happens. Alright, so we've got Ganj really starting to not really open up a huge lead here, but he's definitely starting to stretch it out. So we see him on the right side coming through the whoops. Grotti in second, Diego San Martin in third. 2 of our fastest guys who have the most wins on the season. Crimson Tide's in 4th, right, not too far away. Faje's in 5th. It's worked his way up from 8th, I believe. LTP right behind him in 6th. B. Roberts 7th. Denault 8th. I believe he was a podium guy last week. Miranda 9th. Twister 10th. Cali 11th. Bumpnobby's 12th. So let's try to get right back up here and see. As we said earlier, Grotti, Diego, Crimson, and Faje are championship contenders. They're 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. So we'll see if any of them hook up here, as well, obviously they are right now. And Diego just punts Grotti over the berm. So definitely give him a warning for that. Maybe he came in a little hot, didn't realize Grotti was going to stop and square up there. Whatever the case is, definitely warning worthy. So we'll see if Grotti can creep back up there and maybe repay the favor. If he does, we'll obviously give Grotti a warning, and then we'll say, hey, you're even from here. And beneficiary of a few things that we've seen so far is definitely Crimson Tide. He's had a few mistakes himself, and I see a great battle going on back here. Let's go back to this. Oh, as I do. Looks like Bumpnobby's made a mistake, and Cali was on the wrong spot at the wrong time. Gonna be side by side over the quad, it looks like. Love to see it. Cal's clean racing. I think Cali thought he was going to cut him off and he went to square up, but actually Bumpnobby was giving him plenty of room. So good to see those guys racing clean back there, even though they did get together once incidentally. Looks like everybody else is kind of starting to spread out just a little bit, so I am actually going to go back here to this battle for you guys. Probably the closest battle on the track. Two guys who I believe, I don't know if Cali's gotten the podium. I think Bumpnobby has gotten the podium one of those early rounds. I think we saw our leaders going by there. Looks like Diego's starting to creep up. We'll go back to this lead battle now. Diego's starting to creep up on him, so let's see if he can make it work here. You know what Diego wants is to finish ahead of Ganj, have Ganj finish second, so he can finish between all of his championship contenders, or rivals, I guess I should say. Still have 8 minutes left, a little bit longer lap times here, so 8 minutes might be just exactly 8 laps instead of the normal, 10 or so. So we'll see how it plays out at the end, obviously. You just never know. Ganj almost goes over the berm, loses a little bit of momentum, so Diego's right on him now. And he's going to miss that triple. Where's Grotti? Hey, Grotti's going to come start creeping up. I see a great battle going here. We got Faje and Crimson. Again, 2 championship contenders. The only one in the top 5 that's not a championship contender. And great move by Faje. That was not dirty. That was perfectly clean. Clean and aggressive. Right by Crimson. Squared him up. See if Crimson's going to try to get back at him here. Oh, it looks like Grotti's went down. Crimson gets to the inside. Aggressive right back to him. Aggressive, but I'm not going to call that dirty by any means. And Crimson, I think he kind of got messed up there by Grotti's mistake. You hate to see that. Just part of racing, really. Crimson was definitely on the move. He passed Faje back and had Grotti right in his sights, so that's unfortunate for him, for sure. So we got Faje and Grotti. If I remember right, I think 10 points separate the top 4 and the whole points, 1 through 4, so let's do a quick check here. He's there, he's here, got plenty of time. So we'll go back to Faje's view as he's working on Grotti now. Okay, halfway down, we got time to do another rundown. We got Ganj in first, has about a 2.5, 3 second lead on Diego, who has about a 5 second lead on Grotti. Faje's right there on Grotti's rear wheel, probably about a 1.5 seconds back. Crimson, unfortunately, after that little mishap where he got reset and everything, a little bit further back. LPP's starting to keep up on him now. B. Roberts right behind him. They are teammates. Definitely have some speed to push forward and really shuffle things up. Denault, who I believe was pretty far back earlier this race, has gotten himself up to 8th now. Got some fast riders in front of him. We'll see if he can keep going. Miranda in 9th. Twister in 10th. Nobby's, let's see, yeah, Nobby's kind of stretches lead out of the Cowie in 11th, and obviously, as we just said, Cowie's in 12th. So, we got John creeping back up on Diego. Oh, Diego goes down! Diego's down! Okay, that's gonna put Grotti close up to him now. And obviously, they want to beat John, but they know the main thing is to beat each other. So, we'll see how this all plays out here. I think that might put Crimson a little bit closer. No, it doesn't. I wonder if he made a mistake himself. So Faje, Grotti, and Diego are starting to kind of tighten up a little bit with John's right up there in front of them. Alright, a little bit of an unorthodox track here. Creating some great racing. Definitely not your typical Supercross track, so we're seeing a few new guys do well and showing a little bit of speed, so you love to see that. Faje cutting as far inside as he can there. I don't know how he didn't click that tough spot. It sure looked like he was going to. Clip that one, but he's alright still. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5 is your championship guys. You know Crimson's going to want to get up there and mix things up. He does not want those guys to finish in front of him. Alright. Still got a ways to go before they get to those lappers too, so hopefully that'll stay that way and lap traffic won't play a factor. We never want to see that happen. As we see 1, 2, 3, 4 all here in the shot, all in the same loop section at the same time. John's at the end of it and Faje at the beginning of it, and Crimson Tide is trying to, he's kind of in a lonely position right now, which means he can push forward. Diego looks like he's went down. Diego has went down, so that's going to put Diego between Grotti and Faje now. So you know Faje hates to see that. Faje gets by. Oh, Diego looks to square up. Definitely a nice, clean, aggressive move there. Faje's going to get around. Let's see if he can get around the outside and puts him up the inside in this turn. He's not going to quite have the handling to do that. Just couldn't quite turn that sharp with the speed they were going. Oh, when he goes down, that's going to be unfortunate. That's going to allow Diego to just throw his own race now. And as we see, they are really starting to creep up on Ganj now. Ganj is right there, and Diego is too. Got 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. And remember, Diego did punt Grotti earlier in the race, so you know Grotti's going to remember that and maybe be a little weary. But at the same time, if he does find his way by Grotti, don't be surprised if Grotti gives it back to him. So, Grotti's in that spot we always talk about. It's a tough spot to be. You can't really take your own lines to try to make that move on the guy in first, but because the guy in third's right there on you. You might have just enough room though to actually try to make that happen. We'll see by the dots down there on the bottom. He's a little bit closer to Ganj than Diego is to him. Rocking the daddy putt patch. Stick on Grotti's feet here. He's right there. He's showing the tire. Ganj has to be seeing that in his screen and definitely hearing it. Probably taking a few peeks behind him too. Ganj is going to case it. That's going to put Diego up a little closer and allow Ganj just a slight breathing room. Can't quite see everything from Diego's view, so we are going to stick on. And he goes for the backflip in the quad again. He was doing it with style. I think they had an event at the X Games a while back called like Speed and Style or something like that. And Grotti would be winning that right now, no question about it. Both like to go inside, so does Diego. Now, according to my Ghost, which is not official by any means because I'm not very good, my Ghost, those two lines did actually come out even, but that is completely unofficial because these guys are all way better than me. And Grotti stays way lower. He's going to have the inside. He's going to be nice, though. He didn't do to him what Diego did to him. Oh, but now he's got the inside. Now Ganj's going to have to lay up. Great aggressive move there, and you know Diego's seeing that, saying, man, I can't let that guy get away. I'm fighting for him for the championship. Faje and Crimson are starting to tighten up down there too for 4th and 5th. Well, let's see if Ganj can make it happen. He's right behind him. He stays a little bit lower than Grotti. He's gonna go inside. He's gonna be nice though. He actually gave him room on the top, but probably did not notice that. Oh, Diego just endos and dives right beside him. My goodness, he is on his 9th life now because that was definitely one taken away. Alright, Grotty's really getting aggressive now, but a little too aggressive there. It's going to put him off the track, and let's see if he can recover. Almost would have been better to just crash early there, to be honest with you, but gotta try to save it if you can. It's going to put Diego back by. Alright, we've got 350 left. Looks like we've got a great battle here too. Let's see if we can watch it for a little bit and watch those dots. At the same time, Crimson stays a lot lower, but clips the jump. Alright, let's see if they can... And somebody went... Grotty went down again. It looks like I was just looking at the dots. I saw somebody crash and I saw it was Grotty. Oh, and Fahe messed up a little bit and took Crimson down with him. Nobody's fault. Just, man, Crimson's been on the wrong side of those a couple times so far. Looks like he's going to be able to get through here, though. With Fahe casing that jump. So, let's go back up to these leaders, though. As we said, Diego San Martin's wanting to get this win and have Ganj finish between him and his championship rivals. That would be icing on the cake for sure. As we said, regardless of what anybody else does, and he crashes. My gosh, these guys have been so inconsistent. This track is just eating them up. Oh, Grotty's leaning in on him. Okay, is this the time where Grotty takes his moment and pays him back? Let's see if he does it. Give him a little tap there, but nothing major. Diego's now coming in the inside. Let's see what Diego decides to do. Oh, Grotty blocks it perfectly. Diego's trying to be aggressive, but didn't quite get there. He's going to come to the inside again. He's going to get by. Grotty back to the inside. Diego trying to battle back. Man, great racing here. Wow. And they're both going to... Oh, I thought they were both going to crash here. Well, Diego did crash, looks like. Okay. So, now Grotty's got a little bit of breathing room. Let's see if he can put it in a charge. He's got that whole loop section though. It's going to be tough to catch Ganj. Ganj has been, honestly, from what I remember, pretty consistent. So, well, the other guys have had a little bit more speed and caught him and then crashed. Alright, he's getting kind of close now. What's, how far are these guys ahead? These guys are pretty far ahead. I'm going to let Cowie know the leaders are coming. Yep, he already knows, it looks like. Good job, Cowie. Grotty's coming by. Now Diego's coming by. Alright, he should be okay to go now. Oh, looks like he's just kind of wait for him. Wait for an opening. Alright. So, Fahe and Crimson are still close there. Miranda. Roberts. Alright, what's he doing here? Just kind of waiting for people to go by. Alright, anyway. I think he's going to be fine. Let's see. Alright, we've got Ganj here with 50 seconds left. Has about a 3 or 4 second lead over Grotty. Diego, about that same lead over him. Crimson's way far back from those guys, looks like. Yeah, probably far. They'll have to crash like 2 or 3 times for him to get by him. Fahe, right behind him in 5th. Miranda 6th. Kind of lonely. Robert 7th. Then all 8th. Looks like they're having a good battle. LTP 9th. Twister 10th. Navi's 11th. Cowie 12th. So again, let's see if we can find anything here for you. I'm not seeing anything on those dots, guys. Looks like everybody's kind of spaced out after those great battles earlier. I do see one though. Let's see if we can find which one it is. They're somewhat close. Oh, that was just a lapper though, fortunately. Okay, let's go to Denalt then. Let's be Roberts right ahead of him. That's probably the closest battle. Well, okay, here we go. There we go, Twister and Navi's perfect. I'll give one little peek in here. I know it's annoying to do this. Unfortunately, I can't just switch the camera right away. So, alright, we'll skip on Navi's and Twister here. At least for a little bit, and then on the last lap, we'll go back to those leaders and show them. So these guys are battling for 10th and 11th. Twister, I think, is 5th in the points, and Navi's has had a lot of great finishes, but unfortunately had a deal where his PS4 didn't work for a little while, and he's going to get by Twister. Great move there. Oh, and they're both going to case here. We'll come back to this battle. Right now we're going to watch this leader and see if Grotti can catch him. You know, Ganj is wanting to get that win for sure. I think he faced in our first round and was able to get podium, if I remember right. Oh, he coast that jump. You know, Grotti's going to be pushing. Diego's too far back to make anything happen. No backflip now. He's serious. We'll go ahead and watch Ganj here and see if he can maintain this little lead. It's get nervous time for sure. Oh, he goes a little wide. See if Grotti can make it happen. He's going to dive inside after this if he hits this and he cases it. Oh, he does. He gets it perfectly though. Great job by Ganj. And that is going to give Ganj the victory. Great ride. Grotti second. Diego looks like he's going to be third. Crimson fourth. Bahe's trying to cut inside of him. Let's see if he can get him here. Crimson's going to have to hit this double triple perfect. He does. It's going to give Bahe no choice but to come in fifth. Crimson fourth. Bahe fifth. Randa and Roberts right on each other, and Denault I thought was right on them. So yeah, we'll watch these guys as they come across here. These guys tightened up a little bit there in this last two laps. Alright, so we've got Roberts going to be in seventh. Oh, both of them crash over the Denault. LTP crashes. Is anybody close to him? No, they're not. Okay, so we've got Ganj taking his first career amateur win here in AOSX. Always a fast guy. He just doesn't compete with us every week. I know everybody's got a life to live, but great to see him getting that win. Grotti second. Gained points on all of his championship competitors, so I know he's not going to be happy with not getting that win. But at the same time, you got to say, hey, I beat all my championship competitors. I did the important thing. Diego in third. He had a wild and aggressive ride. Obviously, as you see there, has a really fast lap time. Only guy into the 105s. But unfortunately, a few crashes here and there cost him, so he's going to round out the podium in third. Crimson in fourth. Man, what a night of what could have been for him. He obviously, as you see there, he doesn't have a super fast lap time, but he was pretty consistent and just got caught up in a few other guys' mistakes. And man, without those, he could have been right up there, and for sure at least gotten second and gained points on his championship competitors. Bahe fifth. Another guy who actually was on the wrong end of a few bad luck things. I know a few things were his fault as well, but just a few things that happen when you're back in the pack for sure. Randa in sixth, kind of a lonely sixth. Every time we checked in on him, he seemed to be riding kind of by himself. So might have been one of those races where the lead pack was too far ahead and the guys behind him just kept stayed behind him. But either way, he rode a consistent race for sixth. B. Roberts seventh after coming through that B main. Great to have him back. Hopefully we have him back next week as well. Same with Denault, second week here racing with us. Again, I know some of these guys back here we didn't get to see as much. We had a great battle up there for that top five. So Denault, I think Denault, P. Roberts, and LTP were battling for a lot of the race, if I remember right. So, and as we just said, LTP in ninth. Great to have him race. I know he has a lot of things happening, and everybody's left the lobby, so I don't even get to finish talking about the other guys. Well, sorry, guys. So, anyway, Bump Nobbies, I think, was 11th, 10th. Twister was 11th. So those guys had a great battle down to the wire. And then you had Callie in 12th. So consistent, or not consistent, excuse me. Always with us, Callie is. He's raced every round with us, so it's great to see him get into that A main and get that 12th place finish. But anyway, great night of racing. Be sure, if you're watching this right now, whether it be on replay or live, be sure and give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Show your support. We'll be back tomorrow, same time for the pro class. Quite a bit different track, same layout, but definitely a lot more difficult. You'll be able to see it if you're watching both races. So, great night of racing, and we hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for sticking with us.